Hold on to this because this goes into another story. So it is the Friday night before Palm Sunday. Friday night Mass has just started in town. A few latecomers heading into Mass. It's always the same, isn't it? Everywhere. Down in the Balcon de Europa on Friday evening. Someone's done a runner from Mass. No chance, I'm not going. Anyway, let's take a walk around. So there's a couple of things I want to talk about actually, before we go any further. The first thing I want to talk about is this crazy thing that Spain's fallen out with Morocco. You never guess why. The reason that Spain has fallen out with Morocco. Because of sardines. It's crazy. So yeah, because of sardines. Morocco actually catches more of Andalusia and Spain's sardines than Spain does, and Morocco has fallen out with Spain because they want to can the sardines themselves. Spain cans more sardines than anybody else in Europe, go figure, and they eat quite a lot of canned fish here. But Morocco have went, well, we've had enough of it. We want our sardines, we want to can our sardines in our own country so we can get more money for them rather than freezing them and shipping them over to Spain and then you make all the money. So Morocco's kind of went, no, we're not shipping anymore. They've completely stopped shipments of sardines to Spain and Andalusia. The Andalusian government is up in arms about the whole situation, as you would expect, because there's so much fish eaten in this area. I mean, we were outside a restaurant today. We went down to Torres Costa for a visit. There was one opening back up for the season. We didn't go into it, it was a fish restaurant. But getting back to the whole Andalusian government stepping in and saying, look, we need to sort this out. We need to make sure that we can get our sardines because there's so many thousands of jobs in the canning factories that can all these sardines. And hello. And they want to make sure that they keep the jobs, obviously. But then Morocco's went, well, we want the sardines, we want to be able to can the sardines in our own country. So that's one crazy bit of news. Another one, which is, it's a strange one, this one, because Spain has voted against increasing the drink drive limit, which is one that, well, you can understand why they've done it. Because having lived through, now this is going to be controversial. This will be very controversial. Tell me your thoughts on this one, because when the UK increased the drink drive limit, the pubs suffered. Pubs everywhere absolutely suffered. Now Spain have come out and said, they have voted against increasing the drink drive limit. They've come out and said that the people that have their brandy with their coffee aren't the issue. If they had increased the limit, you wouldn't have been able to have your coffee with your brandy in the morning, as they do all over Spain. I mean, we've seen it, it's a thing. You know, you wouldn't think it was. I'm going to wait till the church bells stop, till I continue this story. And there we have it. Oh, no, there they go. Yeah, so Mass must just, that's the last call. Get to Mass now. So, back to the drink drive limit thing. So Spain have voted en masse to increase the drink drive limit, okay? But this goes beyond that. It goes on to another story. I'm going to walk about rather than standing doing this like a reporter, because I'm not a reporter. So all the Parliament decided, no, we're not increasing the drink drive limit, because if they increased it, it would have basically made it zero. Now this goes in conjunction with a story that was in one of the papers the other day about a study from a Spanish doctor. Spanish doctor that has lived in Andalusia all his life, and the fact that he has been an advocate of the Mediterranean diet. Now a lot of people say in Spain that the Mediterranean diet is no longer a thing. It is if you're in Andalusia, maybe not so much Costa Blanca, to be fair. From what we see, the difference in the regions with the food. The fact that they do eat a lot of fish down here. A lot of fish. Now, they obviously speak about having, this goes back into the drink driving story, so keep on tabs with this one. They advocate obviously eating white fish and white meat, chicken. You don't get red fish, do you? I'm not heading it, I've not got time, it's Friday night, bear with me. So they advocate having 3 portions of fish a week. They also advocate eating white meat, and they want you to reduce red meat down to 1 portion per week. And obviously they don't do highly processed foods here in Spain, which is a great thing. That's one thing I do love about the country. But that obviously is changing. Cat kicking about there. So as well as that, they have done a study, this doctor of 37 years in the profession of Mediterranean diet, of alcohol study. They got people to have 1 drink of alcohol every single day. They got people to have no alcohol, as they didn't drink, and they were perfect for that part of the study. And then they got people that had more than 1 drink a day. And then what they did was, they did the study. And the people that had 1 drink a day had to have the drink with their menu del dia. It's great, you say. You know, get your food and have a drink. So the study shows, I'm dragging this out, the study shows that people that had the 1 drink a day lived longer than the people that had no drink. It's weird. The people that had more than 1 drink a day, 2 or 3 drinks a day, they lived less, as you would expect, than the people that had no drink whatsoever. And the moral of the story basically is that people that have 1 glass of red wine, it was specifically red wine that they did on this study. So people that have one glass of red wine with their menu del dia, and by the way, the old Spanish do still do it. A lot of there was one place that we go to for a regular menu del dia, that there's old guys that are in there every single Friday, because we go on a Friday. They're in there every single Friday, same guys, and they have their glass of wine with their menu del dia. Interesting. And they are all in their 80s. I don't know, they've been sitting in the same bar for their whole life. I don't know, if you want to know anything, you ask Pepe in the corner, he knows everything. But it was interesting that they had decided not to increase the drink drive limit. Note how I brought that back round to the same beginning. They had said not to increase the drink drive limit because the people that were 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times over the limit and the repeat offenders, they're the ones that they're trying to target, not the people that have their coffee and their brandy in the morning. One of the most bizarre things ever, I know. You know, you go into a cafe in the morning when you're going to work. I know when you're on holiday, you're not going to do that. And some of the older people on the channel, they're never up early enough to see the Spanish drinking their brandy and coffee. Apologise if you do, but you've got to have a bit of laugh about it, because it is the most bizarre thing ever. You're going in for breakfast and there's the Guardia Civil, or the local police there sitting up the back having a brandy and coffee. It's a cultural thing, isn't it? It's not just a cultural thing, but if they are having just that 1 drink a day, it's improving their health. That's what they're saying. Anyway, there's always ways about things, isn't there? It's Friday night. A quick video for going out Saturday morning. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the videos over the last couple of days. The reason for those videos was expanding the look of the channel and giving you a bit of a backstory going forward. Don't worry, it's not going to be just all about us. It will be back to Nerhard videos, Malaga videos coming up soon, and Santa Semana. They never usually do too well, but we'll see how they go. Anyway, where am I going? I'm going this way. Have a fantastic weekend, wherever you are. It's cloudy tonight, it's Friday. It's been a horrible day. Remember yesterday, Thursday, you'll see this Saturday morning, so that'll be like a couple of days ago now, showed you the weather, you start the video. If you haven't seen that, watch that video, because it's bizarre. Start the video off in the morning, bright sunny, it's all about our day, and then I went for a siesta, as I do, woke up, and it was dark. Well, not dark, but cloudy. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, that's the Lego.